KILR Killer Game.
Hello gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer, and welcome back to the tour around the world with Sublogic Flight Simulator 2 for the Commodore Amiga computer. We're here, and where is here? Let's find out. Okay, so here is the map for scenery disc number 7 by Sublogic. This scenery disc was used on the Commodore 64, Commodore Amiga, Flight Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2, 3, and 4. We are right here at Kalamazoo. I thought maybe we got mixed up with Battle Creek, WK Kellogg, but no, we're here at Kalamazoo because I tuned into the VOR. So, and you can see there is a triangle-shaped airport right there. So we're actually going to be flying to Elkhart, Indiana. We're going to Elkhart Municipal. That is our next location. As far as getting there, it looks like the best way to do that, let's see, would be, I don't think we're going to be able to tune into Knox 108.8. Maybe. If we can tune in, go straight in that direction. Well, and actually that might take us right to Elkhart. But if not, something else we can do, we can tune in to either KILR here or Goshen right there. Maybe KILR, that might be the easiest thing. Or Goshen, I'm not sure. Let's do Goshen. We can tune in the Goshen 113.7 and intercept the one, let's say the 190 radial, and then we can take that right into Elkhart right there. So I think that's a plan. I think that will work. Let's go ahead and tune nav 1. That'll be 113.7. And that's the comm radio. Just making sure you guys are paying attention. Okay, so Goshen is 54.3 miles. Elkhart's going to be before that. I'm going to say it's probably about 40 to 44 miles away. And we were going to set this for a 190 radial. Yeah, this is before the days of GPS. This is old-fashioned VOR navigation right here. That's why in the later simulators, I kind of like flying with VORs, because it's just kind of, you know, old classic style for me. With general aviation, that is. And I think we're all set to go here. Let me see if there is an ATIS or anything here at Kalamazoo. I don't think there is. Oh, yes, there is. Nope, sorry, that's Kankakee. Sorry. That's the one right below it. Grand Rapids, though, had one. I don't know if we can tune it in. We may not be close enough now. They did have one. 118.85. Let's just see. Let's just see if we can tune that in. Nope. Nope, we're too far away from it. We're the shot. All right, what else do we need to do here besides turn it on? I think that's it. Oh, that's right. I was going to check the altitude at Elkhart. Let's figure that out right now. Oh, that should be easy. 777. The altitude at Elkhart is 777. 777. Where am I off to next? Elkhart. Elkhart, Indiana. Everything is started, and we are going to be on our way here. Going to pull up the map. Going to zoom in here. That was weird. Is there a floating fuel box or something in the air? I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and take this runway right here. That'll be a good direction to go to hook up with this radio right here, and then we can go straight down to Elkhart. I think that's what I did on the other simulators too. Yeah, you're right. That is probably the mid-air refueling tanker. Hey, all the way back in Flight Simulator, Sublogic Flight Simulator 2 for the Amiga, we got airborne refuel tankers. Okay, I gotta look at my controls here. Which one's the brake? It's not the space bar. Do they not have the brake listed on here? Space bar is machine guns, apparently. Oh, apply brakes. Oh, it's the 1 key on the numerical keypad. Of course it is. Of course it is. I fly all these different old simulators. I have to, like, in between them, I have to refresh myself on the controls because it's like they're all different. Thank you everyone who is joining us on the flight here on the Twitch KILR Gamer channel, as well as KILR TV. These episodes are being recorded that will later air on KILR Television, which is my YouTube channel. You guys get to see it before YouTube. You get to see it here raw and uncut. That is the benefit of watching the live streams on Twitch. So if you are not following me here, you should be. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And if you're not subscribed on KILR Television, you should be. I get content out every day on KILR Television, and every day is a theme. Every day is a different theme. And I carry those themes over to Twitch as well. So Thursday is our Throwback Thursday. And that's why we're doing the Amiga Flight Simulator here. I do other games as well, not just Flight Simulator. And as we move forward here, we will be doing more types of stuff. Okay, so runway 9. We are airborne. Landing gear up. Rear view, say goodbye. Bye-bye, Kalamazoo. It was nice meeting you all. We continue with the tour. That pitch looked kind of high there. We're going to see about leveling ourselves off at 3,000. Now, that's only going to be about 2,300 above ground. Yeah, we'll still do 3,500. So we go over here to the autopilot and click that on there. Uh-oh. Oh. I was worried. I thought it froze. I had to hit enter on the, I had to, you know, like, accept that it was 3,500, so. Yeah, you know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure why that is. Why do I got this weird feeling that we landed at Battle Creek, W.K. Kellogg, and not Kalamazoo? Because according to the map, there should not be another airport sitting right there. Folks, I think that's Kalamazoo right there. I think I was wrong. I have no idea what the airplane's doing at this moment. It shouldn't have been. I had Kalamazoo tuned in. Unless that's Elkhart. think my engine's going to explode. You know what? We landed at the wrong airport. We landed at Battle Creek. We didn't land at Kalamazoo. Sorry, practical joke. We'll confirm our coordinates as soon as we land. Yeah, no, that's not Elkhart. The trim's causing a problem here. This is triangle shaped also. This is Kalamazoo. I'll show you the map once we land. Sublogic has been known to put the wrong, to mix up the actual navs. Now, I don't remember having that problem with the Commodore 64 or Microsoft Flight Simulator. But then again, this would be a Commodore 64 map. I may have gotten confused between the two. But I'll show you. I'll show you the... Well, I mean, we did look at the map, but I'll show you again. Why is the DME going up? That can't be right. We should be getting... Wait a minute, wait a minute. No, that's not Kalamazoo. Where in the heck are we? Because we're not heading south. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Don't stall. That's not Kalamazoo. That can't be. We're going at a heading of 040. Shoot, man. That's Battle Creek right here. Hold on, I'm going to make some changes here. Alright, Battle Creek is 109.4. Here, I'm going to get our autopilot on. Let's say 2300. Yeah, I just realized we're not going in the right direction. What happened? I thought we were going at a heading of 090. Shoot. We should have been going at a heading of 270. Not 090. Alright, yeah, this is Battle Creek. pilot error. Yep, John, you're right. I was going east, not west. Yeah, it's easy to get lost on this. .109.4 is Battle Creek. Yep. 1.9. That was Battle Creek. Well, at least we know we landed at the right airport. I just didn't go in the right direction afterwards. Okay, and there's Kalamazoo up ahead. You guys really didn't want to leave Kalamazoo anyway, did you? You all wanted to go back to Battle Creek. And we haven't been back to at Battle Creek for a few flights. That was a few flights ago. We're just reminiscing on old airports that we went to. That's all. We got some friends over there in Battle Creek that miss us. So we're just doing a flyby over there so they can wave. Wave! Sheboygan. Yes, we did fly the Sheboygan. Which has got she, boy, and then Gan. Okay, this is what I should have done. Let's tune in to KILR, which is 116.6 or 8. It's not a very good copy. Okay, that's not tuning in. Is that a 6 or an 8? I think it's a 6. Whatever it is, we're not getting tuned into it. There we go. See, this is what I should have done. We can head to KILR at a heading of 262. If I'd done that to start with, I would have known we were going the wrong direction. Runway 9 is a lot different than heading of 262. Yeah, so that road off in that direction, I believe that hooks up with KILR and then Benton Harbor. Bad Axe, Michigan? No. Bad Axe isn't one of the airports listed. This doesn't have all the airports. That is good, though. Bad Axe. See, there you go. You could redeem your points. We could fly to Bad Axe. If there's an airport. Oh, so you were talking about the shortcut keys. Like, why is the landing gear not use a G? I think it uses a U for undercarriage. That's my guess. U for undercarriage. The B key is rear view. Now the reason why it is because on the Commodore 64 there was no numerical keypad and you had to hit like F5 and then like, let's pretend for a moment that the numerical keypad was in the middle of the keyboard for the Commodore 64. So G was 5, F was 4, H was 6, B was 2, T was 8. So your view keys, you would hit F5 and then one of the other keys, like F5T for forward, F5B for back. You don't have to hit F5 on here. So, yeah, that's rear view. So that's why that's not the that's why the B key is not the brake. Although I think the B key is brake on one of the other simulators. Might be Pro Pilot or Fly, I'm not sure. The G key is downwards. So yeah, so that's why it's not the G key, and that's why the brake is not the B key, because your view controls are right there. Now why they couldn't do shift and the numerical keypad is anyone's guess. I think it's a Commodore thing because it was like that on the Commodore 64, so they carried those same controls over to the Amiga flight simulator, because it was still called Sublogic Flight Simulator 2, although technically it should be Sublogic Flight Simulator 3, because there's a generational difference between this and the Commodore 64. Oh, our needle is moving here. So we are getting close to the radial that we want. Let's go ahead and begin our turn here. We'll go off at an angle to intersect it. Heading of 220, that sounds good. That's what you were saying earlier. That won't take us directly there. Because I wanted to head into the airport at a heading of 190. No, I don't. I want 170. What the heck do I want? Yeah, 190. Why? Because that will get us somewhat lined up with the north-south runway. Meanwhile, I'm going to check something here. It looks like there is an airport in Bad Axe, yeah. It's called the Huron County Memorial Airport. It's KBAX. Makes sense. B for bad, AX for axe. So, there is an airport there. Ooh, I'm getting chills. Maybe it's because we're up north. I should be able to get my old retro motherboard working here pretty soon. I needed to get the AT to PS2 adapter, which is this thing here. That's how old the motherboard is. Processor is already on there. Memory is already on there. I've already tested it. It starts up. It posts. I just can't go any further because I didn't have a keyboard that could hook up to it, but now I will with the adapter. I've got some old hard drives that I can hook up. I just need to dig through and find my Windows 98 install disk. I'm just going to try Windows 98 first. I want to see how well or not it runs Flight Simulator 2000. I don't think it's going to run it the greatest. It might run better than PC Emulator, but I have two old boards. The other board that I have will fit an Athlon XP processor. which from what I've been looking, is faster than a Pentium 3. And that has an AGP 4X slot on it. And I have a graphics card for that one too already. I think that one is my... Is that the one that I have a TNT Riva 2 for? Not sure. But I believe that one is going to run Flight Simulator 2000 a lot better. And then we'll be able to get some better quality Flight Simulator 2000 videos on the channel. I will still need to get an adapter to output the VGA signal into my recording computer. Basically VGA to HDMI, and then I'll be able to plug that into my graphics card, and because I believe I have an input on the graphics. But I also have an external recorder that I bought early on in the on KILR TV. That's not it. Oh, here it is. I did not know about OBS. So I had bought and I did my first videos. What the hell is on this thing? I think it still works. So I've got a portable AverMedia recorder, and I can feed signals into this and then out out to the monitor. So the video signal would be recorded through this on software. But there's also an SD slot on here, which is what makes it portable. There's Elkhart right there. So I can also record it on here. So if necessary, I do have another means of recording. I'm sure not going to set a camera in front of the screen and record it. That's utter garbage. And I've seen other YouTubers be able to capture video directly from a retro computer, so I should be able to do the same. Okay, we are at our radio of 190. Let's go ahead and turn to that. This should get us close to lined up with the airport, with the runway. Take 10 miles off of this DME here. I'd say we're about 15 miles away, maybe 10. So let's go ahead and turn the autopilot off here. We will lower the landing gear and drop a degree of flaps. Remember, our altitude there is 777. There's no depth perception in this, so we need to rely on our instruments, just like IFR flying. So if you want good practice with IFR flying, fly the old simulators. I don't think we're close enough for the map to tell us anything. Rioting in Bad Axe. Welcome any newcomers to the KILR Gamer channel on Twitch. Glad you're here. This is the Sublogic Flight Simulator 2 for the Commodore 64. Dates back to 1986. I do other types of classic flight sims on this channel. Also P3D and X-Plane 11. And the upcoming Flight Simulator 2020 also. So if you're not following, be sure to follow. There's a lot of fun here on this channel. And the more you watch on the channel, the more KILR points that you earn. And with those points, you can redeem them for some cool things. Such as you can redeem for a 2-hour flight. You pick the destination from the departure airport to the destination airport. You can pick which simulator, the flight plan, and the aircraft, for example. So there are different levels, and there are other things that you can redeem the points for too. I do more than just flight sims here on the channel. And then there's also the KILR Television YouTube channel, which is what we're recording for. These are episodes I'm recording for KILR Television. You guys just get to see it early. And there are tons of videos over there, flight simulation and a lot of other stuff. To give you an idea, I have close to 1,200 videos on the channel. So there is a lot of material there that you can watch at your own leisure. And I get content out on a daily basis. And every day is a different theme. And those themes also carry over here on the Twitch. So today is Throwback Thursday. And that's why we're doing the old Amiga flight simulator. We're getting a little too low in altitude. It's going to be hard to determine where that runway is at unless I get it a little bit higher here. Elkhart, Indiana is right ahead. We're roughly about 5 or 7 miles from it. Yep. They may have closed the north-south. Remember, this dates back to 1986. Take a closer look at the airport and see if there is a north-south runway that was closed, or maybe it was turned into a taxiway. I've seen that on some of the airports. Okay, there it is. Do you see it? Right here. See? North, south, east, west. Yeah, see, another thing too is that the names, some of the names of these airports are also older. Like, for example, the Grand Rapids Airport is listed on the map as Kent County International, but it goes by a different name now. Yeah, it's only 35 years ago. You know, what could change in 35 years? Okay, we're a little high here. We need to start dropping our altitude here. Ooh, this is a steep angle we got here. There we go. Let's go ahead and park our plane right over here. One of my favorite things that I like to do on the old simulators, since the very few of them had taxiways, is I would park the plane at the at the intersection of two runways. I would use the runways as taxiways. This is before air traffic. See, you picked up some bad habits. Probably from me, I don't know. Okay, welcome to Elkhart, Indiana. Crossing over into another state. Another state that we haven't been to yet here on the Amiga. So we just keep on moving. And we're going to keep on moving and moving and moving and moving. And I hope you're enjoying this series. If so, please click that like button, leave some comments, and share with your friends, your families on social media. It really helps out. Very truly, it does help out the video and the series with that whole YouTube algorithm thing, so that way others out there know that this series exists, especially Amiga fans. Come on. We Amiga fans, we have a bond with each other because we get it. We know. We understand. We were there. So please share it with your community. And speaking of communities, we have one here. It's called the KILR community. So if you subscribe, ring that notification bell, you become part of the KILR community here, and you get notified of future flight simulation content. I have a whole lot. So you're going to want notifications of what it is that's uploaded, so that way you know what to watch. Of course, you could always just come to the channel and check it out that way also. But I have stuff coming out every day of the week. Why? Because I like entertaining. That's what I do. I'm an entertainer and a video maker. I also happen to be a streamer as well. So head on over to Twitch. Follow me there. I'll do live streams of the shows that I happen to be recording. Not everything, but a good portion of it, such as this one here, as you have noticed. If you follow me over there, you'll get notified of when I come online, and I would love to have you with me as we are recording and flying together in these old retro flight simulators. You get to be part of the show, and you get to see all this stuff raw, uncut, unedited, and weeks and months ahead of time. So if you love this series and you want to see more, kind of get ahead of the gang, head on over there to Twitch and give me a follow. I would definitely appreciate it. And then Instagram, if you'd like to get a peek behind the curtains as far as the stuff that I'm working on. I take pictures and photos and put them up there. Twitter I use for official KILR news and announcements and retweets that I think you might find interesting. It's a great way for me to be able to communicate with you folks. And hey, you can communicate with me too. Snapchat, well, I don't know what kind of form of communication that is other than taking silly pictures. And then Patreon. For those of you who would like to support what it is that I do, I greatly appreciate it. Anything that you're willing to do. I have rewards and bonuses just waiting for you. So please check that out. Other than that, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next leg of our exciting journey. Have a killer awesome day.